My beautiful lovelies, I'm so sorry it has taken me this long to get a video uploaded. I am barely getting over having COVID. What's up? Energy was not there, the breath was not there. Okay, but now we're back in. We're trying to get back into the flow of things, slowly but surely. Um, Thank you guys so much for watching. We do have 3 piles today. Okay, so the first pile is gonna be this Howlite. Right here, beautiful Howlite. Oh, Jesus. The next one that we have here, we have this Bloodstone. Bloodstone with a lovely red, like sort of kind of like flakes or veins in it. It is very beautiful. And then finally, we have the Dragon's Blood right here. Okay, so now is the time to push pause on this video, take a deep breath, ask Spirit, what's your message for me for this lunar cycle? What do I need to know? What are some obstacles I may face? What are some things that I need to be aware of? Who's wanting to work with me? Who's wanting to help me? And I will see you guys at your chosen pile. Remember, group 1 is Howlite, group 2 is the Bloodstone, and group 3 is Dragon's Blood. And I will see you at your reading. Bye. My beautiful lovelies. So you guys are group 1, and you guys chose the Jumping Howlite is what I'm going to call it. Because it kind of just really did just like jump out of my hands. So Howlite is here to provide a peace of mind. Howlite is really good for calming the mind and for calming the body. It also is magnificent for insomnia. So you have issues with insomnia, put one of these under your pillow. It'll work. Howlite to me is very much a yin of the yang, especially given like the white color. And it feels like a motherly stone. It has this ability to just calm and soothe your mind. Okay, so I feel like the overall message for you guys right now in this next lunar cycle is kind of just like relax, like let your mind go, like don't be so controlling, don't be trying to figure everything out so much. I know us humans, we're kind of like these people who just want to control everything, and it really doesn't work, and it kind of sucks because we're like in Virgo season. Hi, what's up? And Virgos, we're very analytical. We are very technical. We're very by the books most of the time. I say most of the time because there's some exceptions to that, of course. So just overall kind of message for you guys, just relax. Don't try to control it so much. Let Spirit do its thing. Let them do whatever they need to do with you. Okay, and with your situation. Okay, so just relax. You're doing great. Okay, so first we're going to jump into our tarot. Okay, we're going to jump into our tarot, then we're going to go into our Moonology deck, which will give us some general energies over what's going on around you right now. And then we have a crystal spirit here who's came out and is saying that they want to work with you guys. They have a message for you, etc. And then there's also a spirit guide who also came out. It is an animal spirit guide who also made themselves known and wanted to give you guys a message too, okay? So first let's start off with this. So we have the King of Wands right here. Look at that. King of Wands. So the King of Wands speaks about like creativity. It is a fire. It is a fire sign kind of card, and also just like being okay with like your creativity, being in charge of your creativity. Hold fast onto it, like you were blessed with that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? The next card that you guys got was the Hangman in reverse. Okay, so usually whenever the Hangman comes up, he's like this. Okay, and it just means like there's like stagnant energy. But whenever it's in reverse, that just basically means that you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself from achieving this new level. You're holding yourself back. Maybe you're trying to just be a little too controlling and you're not allowing yourself to have these like natural juices flow through you, okay? So like hold fast in your art and just relax. Like you may be, if you're a writer, you may be experiencing some writer's block because you're just like, oh my God, it needs to end in a certain way. But what if it doesn't need to end that way? What if it needs to go a different route? What if we need to have a part 2 to this? What if we need to build upon this? Okay, And then I feel like after you guys, just given the next card, after you guys like relax, that just is the message right now, is just relax. Okay? You're gonna have some really cool things starting to happen because you also got the Chariot here and he's upright. And the Chariot just means about fast moving energy, just energy that is flowing. So I feel like once you guys actually just like take a moment to relax, take a moment to yourselves, just chill out. Chill out, homie. Chill out. Okay, you're gonna start getting these fluces flowing again, these juices flowing again. You're gonna get these creative sparks, these creative moments. You're gonna probably get a muse in your system, in your friend group. You're probably gonna have somebody who's gonna bring forth this great idea, and you're just gonna be like, oh my god, there it is. Okay, so just chill out, hold fast in your art, hold fast in yourself and in your creativity. Okay, also know that there's strength in that creativity. Okay, given the two lions up here. Okay, and there's two of them. Two. Okay, so like, just make sure that you guys are holding fast and just stay strong in your art, but also like relax because you're holding yourself back. You're trying to control it too much. You're trying to pull yourself up to this point here, but what if you're not meant to go up there? What if you're meant to come down this way? What if you're meant to go down that way? You will never know until you let go of this and you let spirit do its thing. Okay, because once you do let it, like, boom, you're gonna get some real flowing juices here. You're gonna get some really good stuff going. Okay, so now we're gonna go and jump into our Moonology deck. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so this here, Spirit decided they wanted to give us 4 cards, so we're gonna go and read them all 4. Okay, so the first card that we got here was Be Bold and Make the First Move. Okay, Cardinal Moon. So, usually whenever that card comes into play, and in giving your guys' reading, it's kind of contradictory because to me, whenever that card comes out, it means like you need to take the first step. Like you need to do this. Like you need to take matters into your own hand and do it. However, I feel like this is more like you need to be the one to say, you need to be the one to step back and to be like, okay, cool. So hold on, wait a minute. If you're in a group project, my goodness. If you're in a group project with somebody, I think you need to be the one to be like, okay, guys, we're not getting anywhere with this. We are not progressing as we should be. Let's take a break. Let's table this for a couple of days. Let's all just go take a couple days off, whatever have you. Let's, it's the end of summer. Let's go have a barbecue. Let's go chill. Do something that brings you joy. And be the first one. Be that lion and take that step back. Also understand when you need to take control and when you don't. Okay, then you also have the first quarter moon, which means your commitment is being tested. So again, going back to that example of like working in a group, of working with a group of people, like you're not progressing because y'all are not gelling like you're meant to. So you're not progressing, and it's honestly, it's like you're just over it. You're just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, why am I even doing this if nobody's even going to listen to my ideas? But how is somebody supposed to listen to your ideas when you're not even conveying them appropriately? Okay, so this next card right here, Balsamic Moon, a time for healing. Okay, what if you're going through a rough time right now? The depression, okay, she's very real. Okay, you can have the depression, you can have moments of anxiety, especially working on like a big project, like something that you really depend on. Like, whenever your anxiety's up there, you're not thinking straight. You're not thinking like you're supposed to. You're not processing the way that you're meant to. Okay? So, take this time, again, take a moment for yourself. Let go of trying to be this controlling person of the situation. Because, like, right now, it's not meant to happen because, although you have full moon and eclipse, conclusions are within reach. Like, it's right there. As soon as you let go, like, it's going to be right there. You're going to hit that moment. You're going to get that spark of, being, yes, this is the way that we're meant to go. Or somebody's going to present this idea, and it's going to make complete and total sense to you. Okay? So, again, chill out. Let Howlite soothe your mind, baby. Soothe your mind. Okay? So then we have here Sunstone, okay, which is number 55, 55, and I'm trying to think of what Sunstone. I just read it too. So, sunstone again, fire sign. Right here. Freedom, breaking through obstacles to overcome limitations, knowing you can do it. Hello, like this is here, like this sunstone is here to work with you. They're calling out to you and they're letting you know that like you can do this, but you need to like chill out. Okay, they want you to understand that you have this freedom. You have the freedom to relax. Okay, you have that freedom. Okay, a lot of us think, oh no, I can't relax, I can't do that, I can't chill because like it needs to get done right now, or it needs to be done right now. But like, what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? What if you are meant to take this moment? What if you need to stop? What if you need a break? What if you need to table it for a little bit? Okay, Sunstone is letting you know like you have that freedom to be like, look guys, like we need to take a moment, let's take a day or two. Okay, I'm not saying, table it forever, table it for a month, table it for a day, a full 24 hours. My God, is the world gonna end if you table this for 24 hours? Okay, table it for a day and just go do something for you. If that's going to the park, go to the park. If that's going to go get your nails did, go get your nails did. It's okay. Like, you just gotta stop trying to control this. My goodness. Okay? So the spirit animal that decided they wanted to make themselves known, okay, is the raccoon. The raccoon. Okay, guys. So with the raccoon, it talks about like having a mask on. And like, are you trying to present somebody? Are you presenting yourself one way to this group of people, but behind the closed doors, you're not that way. Like, you're putting on this front. And so in this, like, going back to this group situation, because I feel like most of you are working on a group project right now. I'm hearing lots of architects. I don't know, something that has to do with like art and groups. Okay, you can be like one of those people who does like mosaics. You can be an architect. You can be it's you and a group of people. At one point, like, y'all were like on it, like you were getting it, and then somehow, somewhere along the line, like, you guys have come to this standstill. You guys have come to this moment where you're just not really progressing where you need to, but it's because you're trying to control it too much. You're trying to push your stuff too much. Okay, and so right now, Raccoon is just asking you guys, like, remain true to yourself. Okay, again, King of Wands. Okay, remain true to yourself. Steadfast. Steadfast is like a big word that I'm hearing right now. Steadfast. Okay, because like, although they want to hide in the shadows, now's not the time for them to do that. Right? Yeah. That was... So I hope some of you understand what that means. But I saw the raccoon card and that was the first thing that came to mind. So like, even though you're trying to hide from it, like, but you're trying to control it from behind the scenes, and that's not really gonna work. It's not really gonna work. So I need you to take a moment, relax, chill out, hold your mind. Okay? Table it for a little bit. Okay? Take a break, take a day off, and go and like do something that you enjoy. That you will find peace in. And then come back and revisit it, because I'm pretty damn sure once you take that moment, that momentary pause, you do what you need to do for you. For you, not for others, not for your wife, not for your girlfriend, not for your boyfriend, not for your husband, not for your kids, not for your in-laws. For you. For you. Okay? You're going to come into some really cool stuff, and you're going to reach some new levels that is just going to be amazing. Okay? So I hope that helped you guys. If that did, let me know, and I will see you at the next one. Bye! Well, my beautiful lovelies of group 2. So you guys here chose the Bloodstone. Okay, this beautiful dark green stone that has these wonderfully placed red flakes. Sorry, turning down the music. So, Bloodstone, guys. Bloodstone is a very powerful protection stone. It was used a lot in like medieval times as a protection amulet, mainly because people thought it was the blood of Christ, that had became like from whenever his blood spilled onto the ground, like it melted with the ground, and it just became this powerful amulet. So it is very good for protection. In a book that I read, it was like if you have a problem with like bullying or whatever, like sew it into your child's clothes if they have a problem with that and stuff like that. It is also very good for mental clarity. It just, there's something about it that just, it protects your energy and it also like clears it. So you're able to think properly and you're able to process different situations uh, appropriately. Because a lot of times we say we can process, we say, oh yeah, we get it, but then you actually get down to it and you don't get it and you don't understand what's going on. So here right now, like Bloodstone is like asking you, like, hey, wear me and I'll give you this mental clarity. I will help you digest or assimilate whatever's going on around you, you know, because sometimes we don't, it's okay not to understand, but like something they say in my field of work, you know, a scary nurse is a nurse who doesn't ask questions. So if you automatically assume that you know what's going on, like you're going to put yourself in a dangerous situation. So dragon's blood, the bloodstone is, you know, just letting you know, like, hey, like we need to take a moment and we need to actually process something. Like there's something that's recently happened to you guys that you're not processing appropriately. And the only reason why I say that is because of your tarot. Okay, so we're going to get into our tarot. We're going to do some general ideas of what's going on there. Then we're going to go into our Moonology deck. We're going to get some general energies of what's going on around you. There is a crystal spirit who has made themselves known that they want to work with you and they also carry a message for you, okay? And then we also have a animal guide who had made themselves present with a message or who wants to work with you, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's jump into your tarot. Okay, so the first card that came out right here is you have the Four of Swords in reverse. So usually when the Four of Swords comes up, it means contemplation. It means hold on, wait, pause. You need to think about this. But whenever it's in reverse, it's saying you're not pausing. You're not thinking about this appropriately. You're just trying to go, 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 go. You're trying to get to the end of the situation as fast as you can and as quick as you can. And sometimes that's not the best idea. Sometimes that's not the best thing that you need to do, okay? And the only reason why I say that is just because justice came up, okay? So there needs to be more, you need to weigh stuff out more. Like you're not weighing stuff out enough, okay? Like you may think like you've processed this, you may think that you've gotten to this, like you may think like you understand what's going on, but justice is saying no, there's something missing. Justice is kind of like the Hierophant as far as like lawful goods and stuff like that, but whenever she comes out, like she's here to tell you like, yo, you're missing something, you need to think about this, you need to analyze the situation. Okay, I like to associate this card with Athena, well, who is one of my patron goddesses, mainly because of the owl and the sword. But, you know, Athena is a goddess who is all about, like, planning and processing. And she's the goddess of war strategy. I mean, come on now. Okay, so there's a situation here that you guys are not processing. I feel it's revolved around money. Okay, you got the page of Pentacles, the page of coins, in reverse. Okay, so that you're not being thoughtful about your money. Okay, you may have had a family member who just came up to you and who's been like, hey, I have this really good investment for you. You need to think that through. You've been proposed a business plan. Yeah, you've been proposed like this business plan from two people. Okay, I'm getting very much like couple vibes. But the female's the one who's pushing this a lot more than the male. And the male's kind of like trying to allude to you too, like, hey, you know, maybe you should think about this. You know, I jumped into this and I'm not really seeing the results that I was promised. Okay, so there's a situation here that you're being proposed with, that you're being pushed with. Okay, I get a strong feeling it revolves around money. Hello, the Page of Pentacles. And then you guys also chose the Bloodstone. I mean, the Bloodstone is a green stone. Okay, it is a dark green stone. Okay, so just do understand that like there's a situation that needs to be processed more. There's a situation that you need to take time and that you need to just think it through. Okay, there's something that you guys are not really processing. Okay, New Moon in Capricorn, your hard work is going to pay off, or your hard work is paying off. Okay, so do you understand that, like, all the work that you've been doing, like, yeah, it's going to work, like, it's going to pay off, but you just got to keep through it. Like, you got to keep pushing through it. You're not going to get rich tomorrow. Okay, so if there's somebody's trying to propose to you, like, a get rich sort of scenario, I'd really think about that. I'd really try to process it, okay? You also got full moon in Pisces, which is balanced spirituality and practicality. So this to me is a meditation card. This to me is a card that says, hey, you need to like continue this balance. Like you need to chill out. Okay. And then hello balance. Look at that. Okay. She's carrying the scales. So you need to weigh out your options. You need to weigh out your possibilities, okay? Because yeah, your hard work is gonna pay off. Yeah, it really is. But you need to also weigh out your possibilities of what's going on, okay? New Moon in Sagittarius, kind of off the wall card. Okay, says luck is on your side. So do understand that whatever you decide with this situation, like yeah, it's gonna pay off, but like also understand that like it's not gonna be quick. It's not like that, okay? But luck is on your side. Lady Luck is smiling down upon you. So whatever you decide you're gonna do with the situation, yeah, you're pretty much in the good. It's gonna make you want to step out of your comfort zone. It's gonna make you step out of your comfort zone. Okay, with this North Node right here. So comfort kills growth. Okay. So again, even though that this person is really pushing you to like invest and is pushing you to join this new journey, like you gotta weigh out your possibilities. You still have to weigh them out. You still have to think, still process of what's going on. Okay, especially if it's something around money. Okay, although Lady Luck is on your side, although she is smiling down upon you, like, but also still weigh them out. Okay, you gotta have that balance of like, okay, cool, I'm lucky, but also like I worked hard for this. Like I busted my ass off, but also I was gifted a lot of things. Okay, so you gotta have this balance. Okay, you gotta have that balance. So next we have our crystal spirit. Okay, bronze eye. So bronze eye usually calls for you guys to check your loyalties. Check your loyalties. Check your friends around you. Check those friends who are really close to you one minute and then not so close to you the next minute, okay? Because a lot of times what they're doing is they are, I hate to say it that way, but they're scavengers. Okay, and they will rejoice with you here, but in the hard times, they're not really there because they don't know how to deal with the hard times. So, what they do is they jump from friend to friend, depending on who's having the better time, whoever's having the best time. Okay, so if you've came into some money, okay, pay attention to those friends around you. Okay, pay attention to your female friends. Okay, pay attention to your female friends, and especially those who are always like, we should go out, like let's go do this, let's invest in this, let's go, who's always talking about money, who's always wanting to do things that cost money. Just check your loyalties, okay? Bronze-eyed again. I say bronze-eyed and I picture a shield. So you gotta really shield yourself, okay? You gotta protect your energy and protect what's yours. Protect what is yours. That came out very clear. That was strong. But protect what is yours. Okay, you have 2 new moons here. You have 1 full moon. So you gotta set up this protection. Okay, you gotta start anew. You gotta like cleanse yourself. You gotta let go of this energy and protect your current energy. Okay, you need to do some protection work here. Okay, especially whenever with the shield and justice and the bloodstone here. So there's something here that you guys really need to just like process. Okay, then your animal spirit that came out is the peacock. So the peacock is an air sign in this deck. So air signs, they're very fleety, very go, go, go. They really don't have a lot to hold down onto. They're not very materialistic, but they're not down to be in the poor. So with the peacock, it's here to say that you're not digesting something. You're not truly digesting what is going on. You're not digesting the situation. You're not digesting this, the possibilities of what can and what may. Okay, so you need to take that moment. You need to take a moment and really process what's going on here. Process, you know, one, who are my loyalties, who are my true friends, who are the ones that are truly there for me, you know, and then also like digesting different situations that may be happening outside your life. Like, what is going on with this person and me, you know, whatever have you. But there's a situation and I feel like it's involved with money. Okay. Um, really be careful. Although Lady Luck is on your side, she's smiling down upon you. Just be wary. Be cautious. I mean, it's safe to be cautious. Okay? Be like a Virgo given the new moon in Virgo, which is today. Okay? So be like the Virgo. Okay? And really process what's going on here. Process and really chew on it. Chew on it and digest. Okay? Sounds like lunch. I feel like you need to have lunch with somebody and really just like discuss what's going on and discuss your loyalties and discuss, you know, the situation. Okay? I hope that helps, guys. If that does, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, they're my beautiful lovelies of group 3. So you guys chose the dragon's blood right here. Such a beautiful stone. So they call it dragon's blood because of the coloration of it. So it's actually part of the Jasper class. So you have this like beautiful green with this maroony color, and then you also have some flakes of white in there. Some say that it resembles the dragon's scale, which is where it oftentimes gets its name, the dragon's blood, because it looks like dragon's blood. So this stone is a lot of times here to give you courage. It was worn by medieval soldiers going into battle to give them courage to be able to go through with it. Okay, so I feel like this is a situation that you're being presented with this lunar cycle that requires you to be kind of brave, like requires you to take a moment and to like be like, okay, quick, like slow down. Like you gotta kind of be like group 1. And group 1 was all about like taking a pause and taking a moment. Okay, so you guys just yes. So you guys are all about having courage to be able to do that. You know, being also understanding that um there is a dragon present. Okay. He's very present. And they want you to know, like, they want you to know that, like, although they are very chill, they are very proud of you, but also, like, you also need to be on your stuff. Like, if you're being presented with a situation and it's being presented to you over and over and over again, do the situation. Okay? Although it may be a little scary, although it may be a little different, you gotta do the situation. Okay? Because they're getting a little frustrated with you guys. Okay? So, yeah, do you know that one of your guides is a dragon and they are pushing you to do the thing, but you're not wanting to do the thing, and you gotta do the thing. Okay? So, you gotta do the thing. Okay? Be brave, my dear. That's all I keep hearing. Be brave, my dear, and do it. Okay? Take the chance. Be brave and do it. Okay? That's your motto for this lunar cycle. Okay? So you guys here have we're gonna start off with our tarot. We're gonna get some general ideas of what's gonna go down. You know, what are some things to pay attention to this lunar cycle, and then we're gonna go into our moonology deck, which is gonna give us some general energies of what's going on. Then you have a crystal spirit who has made themselves present, who wants to give you a message and possibly work with you. And then you also have an animal spirit who has made themselves present and who carries a message to you and or offers their assistance. Okay, so we already know about the dragon, and I have 2 dragon decks, but I'm not using either one. Okay, but we know we got a dragon here. Okay, so let's go and let's start off with our tarot. So you guys here have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so usually whenever the King of Pentacles upright, it means about being frugal, you know, and being rich. Okay, but right now I feel like you guys are having a little bit of a rough time with some money. You know, maybe you're having some, you got some bills due, you got some stuff going on, which is, I mean, given COVID times, is understandable, you know. It's okay. But I also feel like you're working on something. Okay, and the reason why I say you're working on something is because you're trying to cash in on it too soon. Okay, so the first card that I pulled up was the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is usually all about go, 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 kind of related to the Eight of Wands sort of kind of vibe where energy is just going. Okay, but I feel like you guys are not in a spot right now where you can do that, okay? Given the Nine of Pentacles, which is the third card here, Nine of Pentacles is kind of like saying, well, just let your stuff ripen. Like let your stuff mature on its own. Don't try to force it. If you try to force it, it's not gonna taste good. Okay? Because if you try to eat grapes that are not ready to be eaten, okay, it's gonna be sour and it's gonna be nasty and it's gonna be bitter, and that's no good for nobody. Okay, so right now you guys are gonna be presented with a situation. Okay, it's gonna be a good situation, I can tell you that much. Okay, do the thing. Okay, but also don't try to cash in on it super fast. So like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's another good way of saying this as well. Okay, so a lot like group two. Group two was all about, processing a situation. You guys are like group one and two combined. Okay, so you have a situation that you just kind of need to process on and just a little bit more. Not as much as group two, but here, like, you guys are being presented with something and you guys are trying to cash in on it too soon. Okay, so let your grapes ripen. Let your grapes ripen. That is such an odd saying that is coming through so clearly. Okay, so let your stuff just let it mature, let it ripen. Okay, so you guys, we're going to jump into our to our Moonology deck. Just get some general energies that we have going on. So right now you have New Moon in Virgo. Hello, what is today? Today is a new moon in Virgo. Okay, so this card says it's a time to give rather than take. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily have to be monetarily, although it is an earth sign, although it is green, and although it does look like money. But this isn't saying like spend all your money on something. It's more like, give your time to somebody. Time is money, time is wealth. Just like knowledge is wealth. Okay, and maybe you need to be presenting and sharing your knowledge with somebody. Take some time to like talk to somebody. There may be a new person that came into your life, a new friend, a new coworker. You have a new family member somewhere along the line. Just take time to spend time with them, and even with the elderly. Like the elderly are like these fountains of knowledge that we don't know about. Okay, so with this new moon in Virgo right here, okay, new moons are all about releasing and protecting. Okay, so have the courage to do the thing and have courage um, to feel confident in yourself to where you're able to step back and where you're able just to sit down and just listen and just fully process what's going on here. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. So here you guys are trying to be kind of like a racehorse with blinders on. Okay, you're trying to cash in on something too soon. You don't have enough knowledge about this. Let's be frank. You don't have enough knowledge about your situation. Okay, and you're trying to cash in on that knowledge too soon. Although you do have this dragon guide who's kind of just getting more frustrated with you because you're not getting the point. You're not getting um, um, the idea that they're trying to give you. You're not really opening yourself to it. So maybe you need to speak with somebody. Maybe you need to take time and give yourself. So give your persona. Okay, um, because like you're not really processing everything of this bigger picture. Okay, you're not really processing everything. You're just kind of seeing. You're like this girl. You see this one bushel of grapes is ready to go, so you assume that all of them are ready to go, but that's not how things work. So you got to take time for yourself, and you got to just kind of take a moment and look at everything. Okay, new moon in Scorpio. Okay, work through your fears. Okay, you got to work through something. Okay, do the thing. Be courageous. And a lot of times facing our traumas and facing our fears is one of the hardest things that we can ever do. So what if you guys are just trying to present yourself as more than what you are? What if you're trying to present yourself as if though you are ready to face the situation whenever you're really not? And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to put up this front so people don't ask about it, so you don't really have to face it. Mm, yeah. Okay. So you got to work through your fears during this next lunar cycle. You got to do some shadow work. Okay. You just got to take time. Okay. Talk with somebody. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay. It's time to release negativity. So you guys got both of the Scorpio cards. So there's obviously a Scorpio watching this. Okay. But also like be like the alacran, which is scorpion in Spanish. Okay. They are men. They look menacing. They're very dangerous. But they won't do the thing unless they're provoked to do the thing. Okay, so they're not gonna attack you, they're not gonna hurt you unless they're provoked. Okay, so you gotta just like really slow down a little bit, process the situation. Don't be so blindsided, don't be so one-sided, don't be like a racehorse with blinders on. Okay, you got to look at everything that's going on around you. Okay, and talk to somebody. I really feel like there's an elderly person who's wanting to share their knowledge with you, like a grandmother or a grandmother or a great aunt. So a very older maternal figure. Um, could be a coworker, could be even your ancestors are really trying to reach out to you here. Um, a Scorpio. If you are not a Scorpio watching this, there's probably a Scorpio in your life who wants to give you some knowledge, who wants to share some things with you that is going to help you work through your fears, is going to help you overall release what's really going on in your life and release all of this negativity. Because a lot of times we as people, we like to hold on to our stuff thinking that like this is my stuff and nobody else should know about it, and now I don't need nobody else's help to fix it, when in reality we need somebody else's help to process it. Okay, there was like this really cool picture that just popped in my head that I'd seen a while back on Facebook, and it was about therapy. And so basically it's two women sitting across from each other. Okay, and then you have this we'll call her person A and then person B. Person B is the therapist, person A is like the patient. So person A's thoughts are just, they have a swivel of colors. They have green, red, blue, green, red, blue, and it's all tangled up. It's all like just a big mess, just a big mess. And and they're talking about it, and they're crying, and you can tell that they're hurting, And then you have person B who is their therapist. And what person B is doing is they're taking the red and they're balling it up where it's all just red. There's no green, there's no blue. And they're doing the same thing with the green, and they're doing the same thing with the blue. And what they're doing is they're helping process every event singularly. Okay? They're processing every event by itself instead of trying to process it all together at the same time, because that really doesn't work. Okay? So there's a situation. I feel like there's some trauma that you guys are not working on, that there's some stuff that you guys are just not wanting to figure out. And I feel like you guys really need to talk to somebody. I feel like you guys really need to open up about what's happened to you. Okay, to you. I mean, it's not really any other way you can put that. Your trauma doesn't happen for you, it happens to you. Okay, so you're never, there's that saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yes, but did that really ever did that truly need to happen? Okay, so, and red, blue, and green, although I know this is purple, but it looks blue to me, okay? So there's definitely something there, okay? There's definitely some truth there. So then the crystal spirit that has made itself known to you is aquamarine. Okay, number 7. Okay, so aquamarine, I just had it and I lost it, is all about enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. Again, just having that clear mind and having that ability to truly just like process everything, okay? So I feel like you guys right now, in order for you to truly reach this King of Pentacles with this Knight of Wands upright, because like this, like you're just gonna be go, 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 go. You're gonna be raking in all the bank, okay? But before you can reach that, like you need to pay attention to your full vineyard rather than just the one bushel that's being presented to you. So I feel like this one bushel is trying to give way, and and is trying to have you just like truly process what's going on. Okay, and now I can see why your dragon guide is like, do the thing and have courage, because asking for help is one of the scariest things that one can ever do. I know that from personal experience. I know that from myself having to ask for help. And I'm a Virgo, and we don't do that. We don't ask for help because it's my stuff. Why would I need your help? But let me just tell you, the therapist that I had, she was amazing. Okay, she helped me process through so many things. Like she allowed me, she gave me the permission to cry. Sounds weird, I know, but I never felt like I had that. I never felt like I had the permission. I never felt like I had the ability. Like it was okay for me to cry. Yeah, it was okay for other people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was okay for Sally Jane to be crying, over a similar situation that happened to me, and it was okay for James over there, for him to cry and for him to have to deal with that, But for me, no, 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 no. Like we weren't allowed to cry. So right now, be brave, because once you do, like you're gonna unlock so many cool things. The animal spirit that has presented itself to you is the cobra. Okay, and the cobra, if I'm not mistaken, is all about like just being able to go within and being okay with things, and just also just saying that you're ready to learn. Because whenever you say that out loud, like, okay, I'm ready to process this, I'm ready to move on, I'm ready to move into this new energy. Oh my goodness, my nose, something's talking smack. Just kidding. Um, like you're gonna be meeting some really cool things. So the Cobra says pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. Again, just pause for a little bit, process what's going on, and whenever you're ready, like your teacher's gonna present themselves, is basically what the Cobra is saying. Whenever you're ready to learn and when you're ready to move on, like you're gonna be presented with this person, and oh my goodness. Mm. You're going to be presented with this person, and this person is going to bring forth some really good points, and they're going to bring forth some really good knowledge for you. Okay. So just take time and speak with somebody, speak with an older person. I feel like you guys need to be reaching out to an older person. I don't want to say your friends aren't really like the best person, but I feel like the person you need to be reaching out to is an older woman. She's tried to present herself to you. She's tried reaching out to you before. But you guys have been like, no, I don't need you. No, I don't want to talk to you. But I feel like you guys really do need to. So if you have like a friend or a coworker who's really been trying to reach out to you and who's been really trying to connect with you, like take time to connect with them and take time to get to know them, because yeah, they carry some wealth. They carry some knowledge with them, okay? All right, my dears. I hope that helped. If it did, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.